Hello everyone, Meet here from Visa Empire. In this video, we will discuss how as an offshore applicant, you can be eligible for permanent residency here in Australia. Currently, we are getting many queries from all over the world, including countries such as Canada, that people are willing to get permanent residency here in Australia due to the land of opportunities, that you have immense opportunities here in Australia compared to other countries. So guys, let's start with the eligibility criteria. So first of all, you need to understand, to get permanent residency here in Australia, there are basically two pathways: general skill migration or employer nominated scheme. In this video, we will only focus on general skill migration, and in that we will focus on all the states. So if you want to know about your eligibility criteria, you need to watch this video until end to find out which state is best suitable as per your eligibility. Okay guys, so let's start with 189 visa. So 189 visa is an independent permanent residency in Australia. So to be eligible for this visa, your occupation must be in the Home Affairs medium to long term skill occupation list. You must have an age less than 45 years. You must have a positive skills assessment. You must have a competent English, that is 6 each in either IELTS, PT or equivalent. So guys, that is minimum eligibility criteria, and currently Department of Home Affairs is giving 189 invitation to offshore candidate for almost every occupation, and even at minimum eligibility points, that is 65. And how to calculate these points 65, the link is in bio, you can check. We have a detailed video how to calculate your points. So okay guys, let's start with Queensland, the state I belong to. So in Queensland, Home Affairs eligibility criteria, definitely you have to meet that. You must have 65 points. On top, you have a criteria for Queensland, which is for 190 visa, 80 points for professionals, including the state points, and for trade occupation, 75 points, that is including the state point. For 491, again, state is going to give you 15 points. On top, Queensland is also looking for 3 years of experience in your nominated occupation, and your occupation must be in QSOL, that is Queensland Skill Occupation List. So that's the eligibility criteria for Queensland, and currently Queensland is open for offshore applicant. You can apply if you meet this eligibility criteria. Okay guys, now I will start with Victoria. Victoria for 190 and 491, the criteria is the simplest out of all the states here in Australia. In Victoria, you just need to meet Home Affairs minimum eligibility criteria, that is 65 points, and your occupation must be there in Home Affairs list, that is medium to long term skill occupation list. And for 189 and for 190 and 491, as you know, it can be in the short term skill occupation list. So eligibility criteria for Victoria is really simple. You must apply for Victoria currently if you are offshore. Coming to the next state, that is New South Wales. In New South Wales, your occupation must be there in New South Wales skills list. They have minimum eligibility criteria for each occupation, and for offshore applicant, their criteria is you must be offshore from the last 6 months. It's not like that you have just gone out of Australia and you can apply for offshore applicants. So for last 6 months, you must be there offshore, then you are eligible to apply for New South Wales. Coming to ACT, that is Australian Capital Territory in Canberra. For that, what you need to meet for offshore, 190, you must have a job offer for the next 2 years. For 491, employability statement that yes, you are employable here in ACT. So that's the criteria for ACT. On top, they have another criteria that you must have 3 years of experience in your nominated occupation. For minimum points, just need to meet Home Affairs eligibility criteria. They haven't set any other bars on points or experience. So yes guys, so that is for ACT, 3 years of experience. For 190, 2 years of job offer, and for 491, just employability statement. As an offshore applicant, if you are interested in Western Australia, so Western Australia is looking for 1 year of experience, either overseas or in Australia, doesn't matter. That work experience must be in the nominated occupation or closely nominated occupation. Your occupation must be there in their Schedule 1 list, and for 190 you must have a job offer for next 6 months, whereas for 491 no job offer, nothing, just need to meet Home Affairs eligibility criteria, that is like 65 points, and you are eligible for Western Australia 491, and with job offer you are eligible for 190. Next in my list, which is very simple to get permanent residency as an offshore, is South Australia. So Victoria, as I said, it's very simple, and South Australia, another in the list is South Australia. For South Australia, you just need to meet Home Affairs eligibility criteria, and they are going to choose you on merit basis. It means like if you are there in their pool and under your occupation, if you are the one who is having highest experience or highest point, you're gonna get selected. So there is as such no eligibility criteria apart from Home Affairs eligibility criteria for South Australia. For Northern Territory, I must say it is quite tough at the moment as an offshore applicant. You are only eligible for 491 visa. Your occupation must be their Northern Territory skills list. You must have 3 years of experience in your nominated occupation. So that's the criteria for Northern Territory. So guys, now if you want to know about where we can find skill occupation list for these different states, in the bio you can check all the links for all these states skills occupation list. For Home Affairs skill occupation list, again you can check the bio, you will find all the links. If you have any question or you want some initial assessment, you can go to our website and fill out a simple form and our team will get back to you. So guys, for any question regarding overseas eligibility criteria and application process, feel free to contact Visa Empire.